It has been a busy year for the City of Stirling, and we have achieved a great deal. This presentation shows just a few significant events that have made a positive impact in our community. The Year in Review, 2011 to 2012. The City of Stirling has a rich and diverse natural and physical landscape covering a total land area of approximately 100 square kilometres. Stirling lies 8 kilometres north of the Perth CBD and stretches across 30 suburbs from Dianella in the east, Trigg to the west, Hamersley to the north and Mount Lawley in the south. With a population of more than 208,000 residents, the City of Stirling is the largest local government in Western Australia and the 12th largest local government in Australia by population. Some interesting facts you may not know about the City of Stirling. There are 89,364 rated properties. We can serve 616 hectares of natural bushland. We have 6.5 kilometres of beautiful beaches. We employ 861 people. We maintain 1,014 kilometres of roads. We manage 6 libraries. And we provide 765 parks and reserves for the enjoyment of our community.
Hi there, I'm Judy from Waste and Fleet. Not surprisingly, as our population increases, so does the amount of waste that needs to be collected. In fact, last year we collected over 16% more green waste and 18% more e-waste. Fortunately, with one of the most sophisticated recycling systems in the world, the city has been able to divert a huge amount of waste that it collects from landfill. For instance, 100% of all green waste, office paper, fluoro globes and over 97% of e-waste collected by the city was recycled. That's nearly 23,000 tonnes of material. In addition, the mattress recycling program has saved over 10,000 cubic metres of landfill space being taken up by mattresses. And our single bin recycling system has recycled over 37,800 tonnes of domestic waste. Easily one of the best results Australia-wide.
Hi, I'm Priya and I'm the branch librarian at Mirrabooka Library. Last year was one of innovation for the City of Stirling's library services. We were the first public library to provide downloadable e-audio books and the first Western Australian Community Museum to launch a virtual tour. We also introduced an early childhood literacy program for kindergarten children in Stirling in conjunction with the State Library of WA. Our new iPad-armed roving librarian has been popular with customers and our Facebook page has enabled us to reach a new target audience. The Your Tutor free online homework service, supported by Edith Cowan University, continues to be a success with school students and parents alike, whilst the upgrade of the library software AmLib and the installation of self-check machines in all of our branches have improved our customer service across the board.
The City of Stirling is made up of 7 wards, and the council itself has 14 members elected for terms of 4 years. After the October 2011 local government election, the City of Stirling councillors are now His Worship the Mayor, Councillor David Boothman, and Councillor Keith Sargent, representing the Balga ward. Coastal ward residents are represented by Councillors Bill Stewart and Jason Robbins. Councillors Elizabeth Ree and Stephanie Proud represent the Doubleview ward. The Hamersley ward is represented by Councillors Sharon Cook and Samantha Jenkinson. Councillors Terry Tyzak and David Lagan represent the views of the Inglewood ward residents. The Lawley ward is represented by Councillors Rod Willocks and Joe Ferranti. And finally, Deputy Mayor Councillor David Michael and Councillor Giovanni Italiano are the Osborne Ward councillors. The year was particularly busy for the city's councillors as they attended many community events, presentations, meetings, workshops and briefings, all on top of their commitment to attending council and committee meetings and listening to the views of the community. Councillor Stewart and Councillor Robbins at Scarborough Beach. Councillor Willocks at Culbinia Primary School's Community Garden. Councillor Ree, Councillor Jenkinson and Councillor Sargent at the Nidoc Week Breakfast. Councillor Michael, Councillor Italiano and Mayor Boothman at the Volunteers Dinner. Councillor Ferranti at the Mayoral Christmas Dinner. Councillor Cook was at the Rates Prize Draw. Councillor Lagan and Councillor Tyzak at the Volunteers Dinner. Councillor Proud at the Wembley Downs Primary School Arbor Day celebrations.
Hi, I'm Laura and I work in Recreation and Leisure Services. Stirling Leisure Centre's Terry Tyzak Aquatic Centre Inglewood posted their highest ever profit last financial year, totalling over $400,000, and also achieved an impressive 92.6% customer satisfaction rating. Stirling Leisure Centre's Leisure Park Balga scored an equally remarkable rating of 92.5. The facility also secured a $100,000 grant to provide solar heating, which will result in significant improvements in operating costs and sustainability performance. During the year, Council adopted detailed design plans for new multi-use community and sports pavilions at Charles Riley and Grenville Reserves. The concept plan for the redevelopment of the Careen Sports Pavilion and the master plan for Des Penman Reserve were both also approved by Council. Significant grants were received throughout the year, including $800,000 from the Community Sport and Recreation Facilities Fund and $230,000 from Lottery West towards the construction of the Yokine Inclusive Regional Playground.
Hi, my name is Anthony and I am a Senior Technical Systems Administrator within the Corporate Information Services Business Unit, or CIS. Last year, CIS implemented its largest ever project when we upgraded the city's property and rating system to the Connected Intelligence version, commonly known as CI. Amongst many benefits of the upgrade to CI is the ability for the city to now receive and process building applications online. Also during the year, we launched a new look website and replaced 220 desktop PCs, 30 laptops and 30 printers, which was a massive undertaking.
Every year the city runs numerous events and workshops, many of which are free. The following are just a few events held in winter. Children's Book Week celebrations were held across all the city's libraries. A series of parenting workshops were provided at no cost to help parents learn strategies for raising teenagers. Artist Cheryl Chant ran a workshop where participants made gifts for the garden out of clay.
Hi, my name is Simone and I'm the city's communications advisor. There is never a dull moment in the city of Stirling, and as such we responded to over 425 inquiries from the media last year. We produced 4 quarterly editions of our residents magazine Scene and 24 editions of our fortnightly community update called Scoop, which appears in the local newspapers. Our social media communication included tweeting 325 times and the launch of a popular Facebook page aimed at rehousing pound puppies. Our team also produced the 4th annual Somerset Festival, and the highlight of which was the Cat Empire, who closed the festival in front of 10,000 excited fans at the Scarborough Beach Amphitheatre. Other fantastic events held during the year included the Wild West Comedy Festival, Whopper in the Park, and the City of Stirling Art Award. The city was also recognised for its high-quality sustainability annual report when it took out the public sector sustainability reporting category at the Australian Reporting Awards in June 2012.
Hello, my name is Tim and I am the team leader of the city's security service who provide 24/7 security patrols throughout the city of Stirling. Our comprehensive CCTV network was boosted this year with the state government fund enabling the Scarborough Beach CCTV to be upgraded and expanded. The level of funding the city has invested in CCTV has prompted the establishment of a formal agreement with WA Police relating to the exchange of information for the facilitation of better communication and a safer city. Other achievements this year include the introduction of the city's first paid parking scheme, which will increase the number of parking areas and significantly improve parking facilities across the board. Paid parking is planned to come into effect in 2013. It was good to see that 345 properties owned by seniors or people with a disability were made more secure through the security rebate scheme. We thank the Australian Government for funding this valued program.
Some of the amazing events held in spring. The importance of protecting, conserving and improving biodiversity was the core message of the city's Biodiversity Month activities. The 2011 City of Stirling Art Award and Exhibition was a great success, with over 350 entrants vying for the prizes on offer. The annual Jack the Wagtail Physical Challenge for Kids fundraiser was held at Scarborough Beach.
Hi, I'm Rue and I work in the City's Corporate Services Directorate, which takes in human resources, asset management, finance and corporate information services. With the focus being on workplace health and safety, it was great to see the number of workers' compensations claims continuing to decline and the number of employees enrolling into the health and wellbeing initiatives increasing. Another highlight of the year was when the Stirling Star was announced from the 12 monthly winners. This year, our Coordinator of Environmental Health, Greg Dukas, took out the coveted award. Finance have also been busy this year, processing 53,000 documents relating to invoices or payment requests. Of these, there were nearly 19,000 payments made, totalling $170 million. On the other side of the coin, so to speak, the City earned over $9.3 million from its investments, which was an excellent achievement. During the year, the City's rates and property system was upgraded, meaning that many officers had to relearn how to perform their roles whilst maintaining business as usual.
Hi, I'm Sid, the Coordinator of Project Management at the Economic Development and Urban Regeneration Business Unit. It was great to see the Scarborough Beach Urban Design Master Plan adopted in August 2011. The implementation of this master plan will transform Scarborough into a premier tourist destination that we all of the city can be proud of. The City also recently partnered with Tourism WA to develop a Memorandum of Understanding to implement the redevelopment of Scarborough, ensuring ongoing support for the project, together with receiving approximately $54,000 towards necessary studies, making Scarborough a tourism priority. The City's sustainability goals were also progressed during the year, with carbon emissions modelling and mitigation work starting, more people enrolling in the City's cycling programs, and a hugely successful community garden grants program, enabling new gardens to be established at schools in the region and at Westminster.
The following are just a few of the many events held in summer. The Great Food Gardens workshop demonstrated how residents could eat fresh food that was also good for the planet. The 2012 Somerset Arts Festival was more popular than ever, with 19 events over 9 days. Many residents gained cycling confidence by attending the Back on Your Bike course. Young people were encouraged to attend free photography workshops and then enter the Through the Eyes of Youth photo competition.
Hi, I'm Beth from Community Services. The City opened its first men's shed last year and has already welcomed 160 members and 25 volunteers. Many thanks to Lottery West and the Department of Health and Veterans Affairs for funding this much needed project. Also, with generous funding from Lottery West during the year, the City of Stirling was able to upgrade its 6 community centres with new furniture and equipment and purchase a new 20-seater bus for the use of the award-winning Stirling Silver program. Services, facilities and opportunities for people with disability will be significantly enhanced under the 2011-2015 Disability Access and Inclusion Plan, which for the first time will be supported by a dedicated part-time Access and Inclusion Officer. With families, another key focus for the City, there has been a great variety of workshops, programs, projects, events and services specifically for the benefit of families and residents in the City of Stirling during the year. One of only 2 local governments from the metropolitan area to become a regional assessment service, the City of Stirling established the service under the new service model and continued its high level of home and community care services, including Meals on Wheels, adult day centres, Stirling volunteer transport and in-home support services.
Hi there, I'm Greg and I am the Principal Engineering Surveyor at the City. Our ongoing battle with the caltrop weed continued last year with a variety of tools trialled to stamp out this troublesome pest, including caltrop removal kits distributed to residents, a community awareness program, trial planting areas and an extensive mapping exercise. We also used an industrial vacuum to remove the caltrop seed from the topsoil, and a local pest law has been slated for the near future. With the goal to more efficiently, effectively and frequently clean the high-profile precincts, the City purchased a mobile steam pressure pavement cleaner in June. Once fully operational, this highly technical machine will significantly improve the cleanliness of pavements, particularly in and around alfresco eating precincts across the city. The other notable achievements during the year included a full feature survey of Scarborough Beach, the largest ever undertaken with the city, and the completion of a very challenging stormwater works in Doubleview. This particular project was important to the local residents who are experiencing flooding, so as to ensure it was completed in a timely manner. The team pioneered a new drainage installation method and worked long hours to get the job done.
Some of the fantastic events held in autumn. Listening booths were held throughout the city to gather community feedback on the future of Stirling. The very talented Whopper students entertained the locals during the annual Whopper in the Park concert. Stirling Leisure Centres provided a free family open day to celebrate the opening of the new centre in Scarborough.
Hi there, I'm Murray and I'm a Natural Areas Environmental Officer at the City. Despite being primarily an urban area, the City has a significant portion of natural bushland, wetland and coastal dunes that are under our care and management. Last year, over 44,000 local native plants were planted in this area as a part of the Million Trees program, and a further 4,000 were planted as a part of the conversion to bushland of an old tip site in Inglewood. It was gratifying to see these natural habitats restored under the city's local biodiversity strategy for threatened and endangered species, namely the black cockatoo, graceful sun moth and the rainbow bee-eater. These projects and others were recognised in the Western Australian Environment Awards, where the city won the Biodiversity Conservation Project category. Other highlights for the year include the start of the Yokine Regional Open Space Inclusive Playground and the upgrade of the path network around this very popular space. Another community play-space development commenced at Des Pendon Reserve, and the Charles Riley Reserve also received a new pedestrian path network, whilst Council adopted the concept plan to extend the oval and contract a new community play space. Finally, as a first for the city, recycled plastic was used in the construction of beach access steps and landings in North Beach.
Hi, I'm Chad and I'm an Approvals Administration Officer at the City. Our fully comprehensive Building and Development Approval Service assesses all applications to build, demolish or develop properties, ensuring that all development within the city is allowable within the context of the planning scheme, meets the State Government Residential Design Codes and is aligned to any relevant legislation such as the Planning and Development Act and the Health Act. Due to the decline in the development industry, the city's volume of building permits issued and development applications determined reduced by 27% and 10% respectively when compared to the 2010-2011 financial year. The introduction of the WA Building Act on 2nd of April 2012 represented the most significant legislative change in 50 years affecting the approvals process. This has impacted on the city's resources to deliver a high standard of customer service and timely approvals. The City will continue to work with the WA Building Commission to amend this legislation in order to again produce more timely approvals.
The concept of sustainability is becoming firmly embedded in the culture of the City of Stirling. Here are just a few of the year's achievements made in the area of sustainability. Winning a Sustainability Reporting Award for our Sustainability Annual Report 2010-11. Winning a Gold Award from the Water Corporation in the 2010-11 WaterWise Business Awards. Facilitating a successful community consultation forum exploring the diverse concepts and definitions of sustainability. Receiving a $20,000 community participation grant to deliver bike education workshops for families. Implementing GreenSense View and CCAP softwares to monitor and report on energy use and greenhouse gas emissions across the city. Participating in Earth Hour for the 3rd year running.
Hello, my name is Nicole and I'm a Senior Strategic Planning Officer. It was a busy but rewarding year for city planning, with the final adoption of the Herdsman-Glendalough Concept Structure Plan and the city's all-risk strategy, as well as the adoption of advertising of the Stirling City Centre Structure Plan and associated Scheme Amendment 1. There was also significant progress for both the Mirrabooka Centre Structure Plan and the Dianella Centre Plan, and it is anticipated that these will be considered by Council later this year. I was personally very happy to see the introduction of a planning scheme amendment that will give greater protection to heritage buildings within the city. Once again, the city recognised the efforts of individuals and groups that have made a strong commitment to the promotion of heritage within their community by running the biennial Heritage Awards.
Once again, the City of Stirling demonstrated that it is a leader in local government, with many achievements being recognised by industry awards. These awards span areas such as seniors, parks and leisure, conservation, multiculturalism, sustainability reporting, heritage and water efficiency.
Hi, I'm Paul and I work in engineering design as the city's traffic design engineer. There was a strong focus on road safety last year with the annual Blessing of the Roads event, the start of a biannual vehicle safety and child restraint checking station, and the implementation of Drink Driving in Sporting Clubs project. These projects are well coupled with the city's successful bid for $844,000 worth of black spot funding to make our roads safer. In another coup, the city was awarded with grant funding worth $2.4 million from Main Roads and the federal government to address issues with the city's distributor road network. What was particularly pleasing was the fact that Main Road's component of this funding was double the normal amount, purely because of the city's excellent track record of completing grant-funded works. Other achievements last year included completion of designs representing $6.2 million worth of work to address flooding and drainage issues across the city, as well as an agreement with the Public Transport Authority to complete bus lanes and streetscaping on Beaufort Street in Inglewood.
Hi, my name is Christine. I'm one of the city's environmental health officers from Health and Compliance. It's fantastic to see that the verge permit system that the city introduced in 2009 has proven to be very effective at reducing the damage to verges and street trees. Some improvements have been made to the system, meaning that customers now receive their bonds in a faster time frame. Another achievement for the city was the creation of the Health and Wellbeing webpage. City residents now have a one-stop shop for all their health and wellbeing needs, with information provided on active living, healthy families, a healthy mind and body, and nutrition.
As we face the coming year, many challenges will shape our future. We will continue to plan for our economic, environmental and social sustainability as we strive to maintain our high quality of service to keep the City of Stirling the city of choice.